And hello everybody, welcome on back to another episode of Assassin's Creed 3. We are going to pick up a little bit close to where we left off in the last one. This time actually, like I said, I'm kind of hitting my stride with this game, so did a little bit of off-screen stuff, getting a better handle on some of the trading and whatnot. We're going to continue on with the main mission. Actually, I'm going to get myself a good chunk of money because I actually looted the chest that was over in the fort that we captured, so that's pretty chill. I also went ahead and bought the maps, so maybe while we're out here doing stuff, we can try and get some more of those treasure chests and start unlocking some more goodies for ourselves. Like, figured out a little bit more about making money and everything too, so it's going a long way on that.
Aye, but Governor Hutchison refuses to let them leave. Wants us to take the tea, pay the duties, and say thank you kindly to the king.
It's like always people in power expecting you to
What
do
happens
everything,
now?
bend
We
backwards
wait
for
for
them,
the
and then
signal.
thank them for it.
What signal?
This meeting can do nothing further to save the country.
That one.
Evening, gentlemen. Shall we be off?
No.
What's the matter?
I have spent today drawn from one bit of madness to another with nothing to show for it. Before I go any further, I would like to know exactly what it is you intend.
Of course. First, we make our way to Nathaniel Bradley's house to fetch the rest of our little group. Then it's on to Griffin's Wharf, where we board the ships and dump the tea. Simple as that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
Cheer up, Connor. For tonight, we are all victors. The Sons of Liberty get to send a message to England, and you rob William Johnson of his financing. Your village will be saved. I've an idea. Why don't you lead the way? That should keep us out of any further trouble. Am I right?
Oh, you know me, never getting in trouble. Not picking fights or getting attacked by everyone that looks at me.
Damn it, more guards.
We need to turn the crowd's anger to our advantage.
Say the word, Connor, and I will make it so.
So we just gotta eliminate the guards, huh? Alright, so let's open this. We're gonna turn it back to the assassinate ability. If we can, I want to do a little something like that. Like that. Ouch. Oh yeah, I got the squad rolling up, helping me out. It's like some real ride or die homies for us for sure. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Here we hope that it lets us regen at least a little bit of health. Ouch. Alright. Ah, that's what it is. Bury the hatchet or bury a friend right now. I'm trying to think of the Billie Eilish song. Regulars mounting up.
We need to keep those bastards at bay while the tea's being dumped. Let me help. I'm yours to command.
Bet. Oh. Well. One day we'll actually figure out how to do this properly. Oh yeah, and then in the off-screen grinding, I also liberated one of the places, so I actually got myself a second assassin to help me out. I think it's kind of cool the way they set up this one though, because basically what happens is you go and you Can I throw you into the water? Oh. How about you? Ow. Oh, alright, well, I was trying to counter him to go into the water, but guess we were going for a swim instead. Yoink. You need to... No, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. It really does not want me to counter him like that. There we go. Actually, would it make better use if I just have the... Oh, I can't change my ability. Never mind. Yes, I get it. I can help out by throwing crates. Paul Revere is getting his ass handed to him, though, huh? Also, what oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. No, please. Pick up weapon, thank you. Do they just want me to air assassinate a... I don't know. I don't know what it's asking of me for that one, I'll be honest. But it's fine, we'll just take out all of these guys and... Please, Paul Revere, don't die on me. Alright. We got this, easy.
We've done it!
And that, folks, is how you do your beginning part of a revolution. Oh, what, are you guys jealous you aren't a part of the action?
We saved the last one for you.
Oh, yeah.
Best we get out of here, huh?
That's my favorite too, because it really is just gonna be peak, like, I'm gonna make them regret not killing me when they had the chance. Newspaper unlocked in the ADB. And at the manor. Oh, memento unlocked as well. I think both of my guys died in combat, so... It's like, that's not great for them, but... It's fine, they'll just take a little bit of time to get healed up, and then... We'll be right back at it, you know? Dumb kids. Yeah, actually, so I'm curious about what these are. So then... Oh, okay. So what it seems like is we can do these missions because they're along the ways of the path of travel. So if we want, we can do these ones, make it less risky, and then that way when we send them, we can send them on a shorter route and get them back faster and have them still be safer. Okay. Kind of cool. So there's a lot of extra, yeah, I'm just gonna fast travel. There's a lot of extra stuff in this. Wait, where actually are we going? Oh, back to the homestead? Yeah, let's save ourselves all that time and then just fast travel here. Can I also say one of the nice things about having like a SSD is just being able to load stuff a lot faster? Because this is nice to be able to be like, oh, I fast traveled to the wrong place? Cool, we do it again. We're not waiting like 10 minutes every time. Like it probably would have been back on the 360. Not actually 10 minutes, obviously, but way longer than it is now.
It is done.
Achilles, my friend.
Johnson is dead?
No. He retreated when we destroyed the tea.
Only to hatch some new scheme, I'm sure. You should have killed him.
There was no need.
Time will tell if you speak the truth.
Ganondokon, why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the tea.
The Templars are nothing if not resourceful. You should have heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course.
It's like, the classic
Can
I
you tell
told
me
you
where they're
so
meeting?
moment. Don't you worry, buddy. It's like, we'll figure it out for sure. And... Actually, we've got a conversation over here, why not? Yeah, so luckily, so anytime I stop by a shop, it's like I can buy all the stockpile supplies and whatnot, and then just immediately send it out, so it's actually super nice. I just wish you could do it from, like, the pause menu, right? I feel like that would make things just a lot easier. Because I understand thematically it would be kind of cheap, but, like, not normally the end of the world for a lot of things, you feel. Hey, how's it going?
You must be Connor. We've been raring to finally meet you. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana. We're the wives of those two blockheads who cut trees.
Nice to meet you. We've heard so much of you from the
Didn't realize
boys.
Minecraft Steve was here.
Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husbands must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
It's like, the classic is like behind every strong man is an even stronger woman. It's like, we always love the vibe here. I'm just excited to see if any of the upgrades or anything like really does much for us. Because I do want to get new weapons and stuff like that eventually. I just haven't quite gotten around to it. Because I don't have anything unlocked. I don't have anything to really like upgrade. Plus, I like using the tomahawk, and I was like, I don't want to immediately just go back to a sword that I've used for like, what, 40, 50 hours now? Which is kind of crazy. So I've been putting out the Assassin's Creed content for already a while now. It's also fun because I'm a big like number nerd. Ooh, I think we have to go around. So I have like different extensions enabled and downloaded so I can see like just how, you know, different videos are doing and just like how the channel overall is doing. And I said at the end of the day, it was like, it's a hard balance, right? Because getting too focused on the numbers will inevitably like start to eat you up inside and make you feel bad about what you're doing. But also, if you can find a way to distance yourself from it, it's cool to look at. So I catch myself sometimes kind of like refreshing more often than I really should, but it is what it is, you know? But so last month alone, so the month of March is like the most viewership and watch hours I've had in my entire, you know, time making YouTube content. And ended up being about 600 hours watched total. Which is just kind of crazy to me, because it's like, the highest I've had before last month was, I think, 77. And then I took a break for a couple months and didn't do anything, so I kind of just, you know, lost the momentum. But then once I started back up again in the new year, I was like, we're doing a lot better. Like I said, I think a lot of the times it also helps because I'm really hitting my stride with vibing and talking and coming up with stuff to talk about. At least being able to ramble for long enough to have fun. And then I've got, if anything, I was like I said, I will give... Oh, wait. It's just right here? Oh, I should come over here. Like I said, obviously I was like, I'll give the Assassin's Creed and like Ubisoft games a little bit of shit, but right now the pacing for these is kind of nice, that you get a good break in between banter and just random thoughts and whatnot. There's a good story to kind of just follow along to and take your time with. And as it gives me a chance to have at least some sort of like fun commentary.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. And especially if I actually like sit down and take the time and we're not feeling like garbage, my brain actually works too, so sometimes that's a big help as well.
Izzy not gonna daradit ganusute ne Johnson's yun jadar rocksta. Guahiganzi what ne ganun haradun hagedum.
The go der hard at Guacanto.
Reach Johnson undetected. Oh, buddy, you know how good this goes for me. Alright. Should I just go around? I say that and then I'm like, no, we're not. Why would we go around? Because this looks like it actually has a path set for us. Do this. I could go full chaos and just shoot that explosive barrel and really ruin the day, but well, like, come on. Whose bright idea was it? It was like, yeah, let's just carry all of these red barrels and just leave them kind of laying around. Like, at least if they were sitting up, it would seem like they're supposed to be there, but they're on their sides. I feel like that's like not an optimal way to store, you know, explosive barrels. It was like you keep them somewhere that's not vital, because if you keep it too close to, say, like personnel or other important buildings, you end up running into the risk that if an accident or sabotage happens, then you end up having to deal with it not only getting rid of like a major supply thing, but then also destroying a bunch of stuff extra. You also want it to be close enough that you guys are back, guys, right? No. You want it close enough that you're not spending a bunch of extra resources just to get it when you need it, or, you know, being caught without it. So I don't know. Stuff like that's always a blend.
We are not your brothers. You seek land to enough.
I was gonna say, I was like, this looks like somewhere we should be able to climb.
We are all too aware of the expedition your people send against us. What do you mean,
How? By signing our lands over to you? Then we'll be as one in your debt forever?
Sir William may have a point. What hope have we against their black powder and iron?
The spirits will guide us.
Ah.
They always have.
Did not guide us here?
Yes. That we might be masked as betrayers.
This is a mistake. We should sign.
Oh. Can I really just not? Why can't I? It literally won't let me. I can't strike. I literally can't hit anything. I don't understand why it's not. There we go. It looked like because I tried to press Y to use the bow, it caught me in the animation and just wouldn't let me attack. That's weird. But we fixed it, so whether by purpose or on accident.
Peace, peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend ourselves.
War is not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it. I offered you an olive branch, and you knocked it from my hand. Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes. Ah! Thought you might send one of your own to oppose me? An unwise decision. You now learn.
Oh, okay.
Call
Well,
off your dog, or everyone dies!
I always love when stuff like that happens, where it's like I literally climbed like the clearly intended route that they gave me, and then I got up there and they just instantly went, nope, actually, you're gonna be detected. But you know what they say is like, don't bother running because you'll just die tired.
Oh no. What have you done?
Ensured an end to your schemes. You sought to claim these lands for the Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet, but they will. 'Tis the way of the world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Yeah, sorry, but it was like you aligned yourself with the wrong people. Ooh. We get a different varietal of what, Requiescem Pace? Escape the zone and become anonymous. I was like, I'm not worried about the bonus ones. I already messed all of them up anyways. And we're all the way down here because we had to run, so it's fine. Ooh, this is going to take us into sequence 7, probably. Dang, if that was a bowling score, it'd be good for 3 frames. Just 3 strikes in a row. Call that a turkey.
William Johnson is dead, and with him, the Templar plot to steal the land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supplies. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn. Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
What is it?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
Let's go.
They mistake me for one of their own. Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Mr. Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
Ooh, new outfit unlocked. Actually, you know what? Since we're back here, kind of wanna change fits again. Ooh, we got ourselves some new recipes too. Oh, it's this one. That's right. Like I said, this game's definitely growing on me. I think I've been having a better time with it here over the last couple hours than I did when I first started. And that's why I was like, I think it's important to give things a chance, because sometimes, you know, it might not start out the most fun, but then it grows on you and you're like, oh, huh. Let's see. Traditional colonial assassin. John de la Tour. First assassin of the colonies. This is the one we got. Ultimate reality where George Washington became king. Huh. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch to you. But we at least got one taken care of. You've won Johnson's memento. Okay. Buying land, why? Slave trade for own good. Typical Templar. But we don't have to worry about him anymore. Now, actually, it was like, first things first, do we have any homestead missions? I didn't see any. It looks like we've got a peg leg mission, but I don't see anything there, so that's fine. Pop out over here. Come on back over to Boston. Yes, we're off to Massachusetts. Oh god, I actually can't remember. When I was in high school, I ended up being in one of the musicals, and we did Little Women. And so one of the songs in that, the main lyrics is like, yes, we're off to Massachusetts, where the shops are sweet. It's been so long. And I've never I've actually watched a lot of theater despite anything, but it's always fun because I went to high school, I went to an engineering academy, like I did a bunch of that stuff, and then I never had free time until my junior year, and I was just seeing around some people and they were like, alright, cool, you're doing this now. So they kind of, and I'm someone that like, I really can't say no half the time. So they convinced me to be a part of the musical, and I was like, all right, I'll try. I auditioned, got into that, and then from there, I was just part of the ensemble for that play. But I ended up doing different things like, I've been in one-act plays, I've ended up doing all sorts of like really random stuff. Why is this taking so long to just come back? I don't understand what affects how long it takes for things to restock. But yeah, so I ended up doing that, and then I got to be a lead in my senior year for the musical where we did Little Women. And yeah, overall it was a good time. I had a lot of fun with it, especially for something I've never done before. But it's funny because, like I said, I never did anything with it school-wise, anything like that. And then all of a sudden, I was the one responsible for doing a bunch of stuff, and then ended up in a lead. So I got to play the Mr. Lawrence, who's like the basically kind of mean old man type vibe. Ooh. Crafting from chest in Boston. We get that in 8, 9. So many of these are just locked behind chests. It's like, I kind of just, what if I want something cool? Ooh. Oh, this does a lot more damage. Alright. And we don't even gotta buy it? Okay. The heavier head of this iron war axe, great fighting ability, the iron butt counterbalances as well. And overall gives a mighty deadlier strike. Different warriors also use this projectile. The handle is covered by leather straps for better handling. I also think like some of the work that goes into weapon crafting and stuff like that is also very interesting. Because it's like some things you kind of don't consider. But it's like, yes, you know, if you have a weapon that's too heavy on one end, it throws off the balance and makes it more difficult. Ooh. We can just get either one of these. Yeah, you know what? This gives us more long range too. Oh, oops, I accidentally forgot what I was saying. Weapon balancing, because it's like, you don't think about it, but if it's too heavy on one end, then it makes it unwieldy. And it's like, sometimes, you know, that's the power that you want with it. But other times it's like that makes sense to have a tomahawk, so the handle is more weighted, that way it makes it even all around, and you're not, you know, top heavy on what you're wielding. But then you have the base to kind of counteract that, and not only does it make it more easy to handle, if you can handle the extra bit of weight, it throws more force behind it, and then as you get your swings and whatnot, it ends up going through on there. And it's just like, wow, people like really just actively thought about that and figured out simple ways, whether they know about like the physics behind it or not. Because a lot of people can do a good job of intuiting things without knowing the theory behind it.
Ah, Connor! What a relief! You came! Allow me to introduce you to William Dawes and Robert Newman.
Your letter said John Pitcairn was here.
Aye. He's readying an assault on Lexington, where Adams and Hancock have taken shelter. After that, he will march on Concord, hoping to destroy our weapons and supplies. You must help us.
Only tell me where to find him, and I will put a stop to this.
He has dozens, if not hundreds, of soldiers at his command. You cannot hope to match him by yourself. But fear not, for you will not have to. We have an entire army of our own, merely awaiting the order to take up arms.
Then you must call upon them.
Indeed. You and I will cross the Charles River and rouse the boys. William, I need you to take the overland route and do the same. Robert, I need you up in Christchurch. Light the signal. 2 lanterns, our enemy comes by sea. No time for dawdling, my friend. We have lives to save. Come on.
It's funny, that kind of interaction always reminds me of working in customer service where people just decide that, like, they can touch you. Like, why? Why do you need to put your hands on me at all?
Huh. They've only left a single horse. We'll have to ride together. You take the reins, I'll navigate. Quickly, Connor, get on the horse!
Or Connor.
I'll guide you towards those we need to alert. Follow my directions, and we'll be done in no time. Go left up here. Excellent! We are right on course!
Perfect.
Yes! This is it! This is the way! Redcoats. What are they doing here?
They must be scouts.
Be careful, Connor. We mustn't let them warn the others. Go left up here.
It's funny because he said go left up here, but he definitely pointed right.
Let us continue the search on foot.
Okay. Oh, you don't want anything to do with me. What? You... Don't worry, I got a big club and I know how to use it. Uh-oh, you dropped something, buddy. Yeah, take that. Well, I tried not to trigger open conflict, but even though I hid well, you know, dumbass over here just immediately triggered them.
You have got the right place.
Great.
Let everyone know that the regulars march for Lexington and Concord.
The British are coming!
Back in the saddle, my friend. We have more people to warn.
Sure thing, bucko.
Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
Man, your directions are bad.
This way, Connor!
Luckily, I can kind of intuit what's going on without...
Excellent! We are right on course! Keep going!
See, but that's insane
If
because
we're
it's
discovered,
like...
we're ruined. Find cover.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Go left up here.
You... I hate... Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I'm assuming you want me to be over here, right?
To the left, Connor! Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot.
I don't know, it's like you're gonna alert them all anyway, so...
This is it! You have got the right place. Be on the lookout for redcoats.
Sure thing, buddy. Love the PNG of the door knocker on there.
Spread the word. The regulars are coming out.
At once!
Alright. One done, on to the next one. One done, and on to the next one. Any, I think that's Foo Fighters. Any Foo Fighter fans in the chat? Any of my...
Left.
Yes, I get it, but there's militia over there, so maybe we just wait for them. Thanks, buddy. Just, hey, any crawlers in the chat? What that means, I don't know.
Best to continue on foot.
Actually, I'm good, but I can tell that. So it should be this house.
This is it! You have got the right place. The regulars are coming.
Here. We're here. Get them!
Oh.
Faster! We need to get away from them. Faster! We need to get away from them.
Shut up. I beg. I was like, because I can't sprint with you on here, so this is about going to be the fastest I can go.
Away from them.
Did you know, faster, we need to get away from them?
We need to lose them.
Wow. Who would have thought? Now I understand why people
We've got to shake those redcoats.
I don't know.
That was much too close for comfort. Let us take care to avoid any further surprises.
I hate these. Like, yes, I get it. I know I'm not on the main roads or anything, but like sometimes I just want things to control better.
Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot.
I don't know. I'm starting to think you're a bad luck charm, Polly.
This is it. You have got the right place. Where the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Oh, sure, I'm sure.
Nope.
Prescott?
Evening, gents.
Listen, the regulars are out. You need to rally your men. And, put on some trousers.
At once.
Can't tell, is he hooking up or? I was like, you know what, I was like, some questions better left unanswered. I was like, if so though, I was like, we respect it, we're here for it. It's like, sometimes you just gotta be a little horny and do your thing, you know?
Welcome to Lexington, Connor. Now let's find Hancock and Adams. No sign of Dawes. I hope he's all right.
Aw, man. What's up?
Paul, Connor. Good to see you.
You need to leave. The redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little search. They'll find nothing.
You don't understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you.
I'm afraid it's true.
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, it's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the town. It'll give us time to spread the word.
Sequence set for the midnight ride. New weapon available in shops. Let's see what trouble we can get into now.
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pitcairn!
Ooh, there's a lot of people.
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse!
What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position! Cravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. You will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me or now. Return fire! Return fire! You need to get to Concord and warn the others. Show this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of James Barrett. Go on now!
Well, seems like he's not having too great of a time.
Come on, we'll meet up with the others in Concord.
And all of that work, and then instantly everyone is running away. Oh. Because like, here, help them hold the place down, and like, I literally did nothing.
Stick together, boys, and keep the pace. To Concord, lads.
Oh, that one said that they're taking prisoners too. I was like, well, that's gonna suck for everyone involved.
What's happening?
Get out! Everyone run! They're taking prisoners! Run!
They've taken my brother and poor old Robert. We need to do something.
Head for the hills.
They're over there.
Come here!
Like, yeah, I'm sure I could save them, but like, where do we need to go? I'm just going to assume that it is follow the way that everyone's going over here.
I've got a surprise for those lobster backs.
Hey guys, long
Blood's
time
been
no
spilled
see.
in Lexington, and there's more to come. The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. And why do you think I'm men up here? Go home, or you get yourself killed. I've enough to worry about without some green boy looking to play it hero.
I can vouch for him. John Parker as well. Where's Revere?
Captured?
What?
Fear not. That man's no stranger to sticky situations. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, trouble sure seems to follow him everywhere.
You ladies finished gossiping? Parker seems to believe you're not completely useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with. When the fighting starts, we'll need to hold those positions there. They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys. Not used to soldiering, they need some with the experience to direct them. That's something you can do? You'd best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
Yeah, don't you worry, I'm a natural born leader.
Sir! Man the barricades! No! Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them. You must keep my men alive.
Well, 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 look who now actually cares about my help.
Wait for my signal.
Oh, okay. Well, that was annoying.
Wait for the signal. Go!
say, are these guys responsible for those? Okay.
Prepare yourselves. Wait for the signal. Open fire. Prepare yourselves. Fire! Prepare yourselves.
I don't really feel like there's a good way to get the timing on these, though.
Wait for my signal. Wait for the signal. Shoot! Wait for my signal. Hold fire! Go! Prepare yourselves. Make ready. Go! Hold fire! Shoot! Wait for my signal.
Like, well...
Fire! Wait for the signal. Go!
Yeah, I was like, I really don't know if there's like a optimal way to do this or not.
Open fire.
But it's like, maybe if you just don't do the first ones right, you end up having to just kind of pace back and forth a bunch, but...
Make ready. Fire now.
Like, there's so many men gathering up on that side.
Hold fire.
Yeah.
Fire now.
Okay. See, because that seems like that's the right timing, but...
Fire now. Fall back! Fall back!
We did it. Albeit a little clumsily, but we did it.
We did it! They're turning tail!
Alright, Barrett. You got anything for me? Or are you gonna tell me that I'm useless again? Because, like, don't get me wrong, being degraded isn't the worst at all times, but it's gotta be wanted, not unwarranted.
Takes a true monster to do something like this. At least they're gone.
I should have struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the British, no doubt. So that he might regroup and plan his next atrocity.
I need to find him. Every day I wait, more will suffer.
Chin up, friend. Many who should have died today now live because of you.
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
It is not enough.
It never is.
Yep. Sounds about true for life. And the old casualties of war. Leave the animus to read it.
For the support of the glorious cause. I beg they will accept my most cordial thanks for this distinguished testimony of their approbation. But lest some unlucky event should happen, unfavorable to my reputation, I beg it may be remembered by every gentleman in the room that I, this day, declare with utmost sincerity, I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored with.
Truly, there
As
is
to
no
pay,
man better
sir,
suited
I
to the
beg
task.
leave to assure
Really?
the Congress that
I
as
can
no
think of several.
pecuniary consideration could have
Charles
tempted me to have
Lee.
accepted this arduous employment at the
Do I
expense
know
of my
you?
domestic ease
I would not
and
expect
happiness.
you to remember.
I do
Come,
not
Connor,
wish to make
there's someone
any
I want you to
profit from it.
meet.
I will keep an exact account of my expenses.
Sorry to pull you away
Those
like that,
I
but
doubt not they
the
will
last thing
discharge,
we need is
and that
the
is
two
all
of
I
you
desire.
coming to blows. Now, Connor, allow me to introduce you to our newly appointed Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
Ah, so you're the one who saved Sam and John at Lexington.
It was the Patriots who did that. I merely lent support.
As humble as he is brave. We could use more men like you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me, I should attend to Charles over there. He looks none too happy about being passed over for command. It was good to meet you, Connor.
Tell me you have news of Pitcairn.
I'm told he's taken shelter in Boston, where he's guarded by 1,000 redcoats. The only way you're gonna get at him is if we draw him out. Lucky for you, we're launching an offensive against the city in order to do just that. Israel Putnam has been given command of our forces. Present this to him and he'll provide whatever aid you require. You'll find him at the encampment on Bunker Hill.
You have my thanks.
No need. It's the least I could do. Pitcairn's a dangerous man. The sooner we're rid of him, the better.
I would say the same of Charles Lee.
Now that's an altogether different beast. Let us leave it for another day. Best you head to Boston, Connor.
Because my bet is that since he's kind of second in command to our father, we're gonna deal with him second to last. At least what would make sense.
Still here, are you?
I was just wondering, what happens now?
There's quite a lot to do. Commander Washington must determine when and where we'll strike next. And we need to get to work on our message.
Message?
We must contact the broadsheets at once. Ensure it's clear to everyone that it was the Loyalists who fired first in Lexington.
But no one knows who fired first.
Which is exactly why we must spread the news quickly. We'll determine public opinion.
This seems dishonest.
Perhaps, but so what? People must believe we acted in self-defense, else we've committed treason.
But you have.
Better to bow and scrape before a tyrant, then? Is that what you suggest?
No, of course not. No one should be denied freedom. And yet, to change the truth, it seems a dangerous road to travel.
Understand, Connor. This is a war fought not just on the battlefield, but within hearts and minds as well. There's nothing wrong with a bit of theater, especially if it saves lives.
I do genuinely think there's a lot of interesting points to be made too about just kind of how important a lot of this stuff ends up being. Like the philosophy behind war and, you know, because Connor's characterization so far is very heavily reliant upon the fact that he only has one main thing that he cares about, and it's protecting his people. And, you know, really just revenge against the Templars for killing his family. And of course, obviously, his dad is the one that has to be the head of it all, at least in this area. But, you know, Connor is very brash, whether it be an age thing or just because, like, age, culture, but it's, you know, probably not even culture, given the fact that it's just very common for a lot of people thrust into these type positions to want to get right to the good stuff when you have a lot of other things to do in the meantime. So I always think there's something that you can learn for making your world a better place for people like you. But like sometimes it's not going to be immediate, it's not going to be day one fixed and solved. Sometimes you have to put in a lot of extra work. But eventually, if you know what your goals are and you know how to view it from a different perspective, you can undermine those against you and eventually come out on top. I think that's like one of the main lessons you can learn from a lot of, especially the Assassin's Creed games. Like Ezio's journey, you know, takes him 30 plus years to fully understand and reach a thrilling conclusion of. So sometimes, especially for someone like me, you know, I'm only in my mid-20s and I feel like I should be much further in life than where I am, but truthfully, if I look at where I'm at now compared to even when I was 21, like pre-COVID, the person that I have become now and the person that I am now and where I find myself today is worlds better than I ever was then. I was like, I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, but I've also learned a lot in the process, and I'm doing better every day just because I'm pushing myself to be better and to learn more. And I think that's something that all of us can hopefully aspire to do, as it's so easy to just ignore and be like, well, why isn't stuff going the way I want it to? Like, sadly, because it's not that easy. But if you acknowledge that it's not that easy, then you start to end up finding a way to combat that. But anyways, I was like, I could honestly discuss a lot of stuff like this over and over again just because I think it's important to realize. Where do you want me to go? There we go. There we go, synchronize here. We're gonna hope, okay. Alright, and I think on that note, that is a good place to call it. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz, and I will see you in the next one.